Welcome to the morning after Monday Night Raw post show by the Holy Shhh Podcast. It's your boy ABE from DET.
It's your boy Ron T, the icon, with Drew McIntyre's voice.
Oh,
I'm afraid I got some bad news. My name is Chuck Jordan.
we got celebrities on the show tonight, man.
We just paying homage to the real stars of Monday Night Raw last night. Drew McIntyre.
I was really mad that I had to sit next
Hell of a
to
show.
Michael Cole last night. It was a real pain.
In my opinion, I think that needs to be the Raw commentator. Like, yeah, I really do like Pat McAfee, but I feel like I feel like Barrett brings more to the table, especially when it comes to commentating on what's going on in the ring and like not just a bunch of shenanigans at the commentator table.
Right. Incredible. Shout out Minx Mayhem, who brings the mayhem on Instagram right now. Make sure y'all follow her, our sister in crime here on the Holy Shhh Podcast. And a special shout out also to some dope happened yesterday, man, at the Novi Cancer Infusion Center. I ran into some nurses. I'm sitting there in the lobby and I hear Ron T's memorable moment of Shawn Michaels playing. I'm like, what the hell is that? I go ask the nurse, I said, what are you watching? She's like, oh, this is wrestling show I watch. I had to put the glasses in the bandana, show her like, it's me. I'm in character. Thank you for watching. So I appreciate y'all. That made my goddamn day seeing some random person watch our show. And shout out to Ron T's memorable moment, man. That's what she was watching. Check it out if you haven't already. And shout out my dog, Real H2K Radio on Instagram. Check him out as well. But let's get into this Monday Night Raw. Starts off with Nia Jax takes out Rhea Ripley backstage before the show even starts. Ron T, your thoughts on the aggression of Nia Jax to start off Monday Night Raw?
I like it. I like the way that they're continuing to book Nia Jax. She didn't lose the title and disappear and go back to being mid-card. She is still in the main title picture, and she's continuously looking strong. So I liked it a lot. Keep that aggression up.
Definitely. Chuck.
Ruthless aggression. I liked it, yeah. Hold on, let me turn this off. Yeah, the ruthless aggression. I'm really loving it though. You know, sometimes you gotta pop out and show. Let me go ahead.
What?
That was it.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta.
I remember we were on TikTok. I said I was gonna say sometimes you gotta pop out and show, but I.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I just stopped.
Sometimes you do. Sometimes you do. Talking about popping out and showing. Let's talk about this next segment. Gunther and Jey Uso have a chat in the ring before their world title match on Saturday Night Main Event. And Gunther popped out and showed Jey, hitting him with some bars, facts of how he is not a main event. He's just some lackey helping people out. Killed him on the mic, if you ask me. But Jey hits Gunther with a hot one-liner saying, I main event WrestleMania and you didn't, causing Gunther to swing on him. But Jey gets the advantage, kick Gunther's picks up the title, raises it high, letting Gunther know this is his this Saturday on Main Event. Chuck, your thoughts?
Called him a company mascot.
Company mascot.
I didn't even know what that was. Wow.
Oh, my bad. Hold on one second. Hideo Hogan, on TikTok, DM me, man. Let's set it up. But go ahead, Chuck.
Called him a company mascot. And then Jey was like, you know what? You're right. I am. I'm the mascot. And these fans are my team. And we go whoop your ass. Or a money.
Damn.
A money.
Ryan.
I like this. I like this segment too. Even though Gunther, which is finally good to see him take control of the mic again. It was really good to see him do that. But Jey has the crowd, and sometimes that's what kind of puts you over a little bit more. So I give this one to Jey simply because he had the crowd on his side. But shout out to Gunther with the mic skills, proving that he can still do that, and got the confidence back, which I'm glad to see as well.
Was it me or did you guys notice like Gunther had the better zingers, but Jay had more confidence. Like he wasn't pausing before like saying anything. He was just doing the low hands, going right at him, and then even talking to Gunther like, say something. And Gunther was like, "You are a mascot." You know, it was like he was thinking about what to say while Jay just zinging him. I'm like, I still gave the edge to Gunther in the insult department, but I was just like, Jay seemed like he had more confidence saying this stuff than Gunther did. Maybe it was just me.
I would not be. I agree with you, Chuck. I would not be surprised if we get an upset and Jay win this world title.
I hope so.
It's been a lot of controversy lately on the internet with Gunther not having a world title run as relevant as his Intercontinental title. I mean, can we all agree? I think his Intercontinental title reign was far better than what he's doing with the world title right now.
Yeah, I told you. I forgot that he was champ when they went to Netflix.
Yeah, when he had more matches as well. He had more hard-fought matches. He had more matches where he had to turn it on and then take it up another level and then take it up another level. So this one, he just kind of coasting, and it's like very uneventful.
And then it's not a main character for him to fight against as well.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't have that antagonist that a world title or world champion should have.
Yeah, there were a lot in the mid card, but not as many in the main.
Not as many in the main, definitely. But we got coming to the stage, the one, the only, Coach DTM. Coach, your thoughts on Jay Uso and Gunther? You on mute though, brother.
Talk about it. Let's go.
Illegal as hell as always, driving and podcasting.
Let's get it. The Gunther.
Oh, we can't really hear you, bro.
Oh, you can't hear me? Hold on. Let me tell you.
You super low, super low.
Hold on. Hold a minute. Let's see. Is that better?
Nah.
All right, I'm going to come up time back here in a minute.
All right, for sure. We're going to get to the next segment. We'll come back with Coach DTM when we figure that out. But the next segment, Rey Mysterio defeats Kofi, and afterwards, Xavier comes back afterwards from being banned from ringside by the ref and attacks Rey until LWO comes out and makes the save for the Hall of Famer. Ron T, your thoughts on New Day just not clicking his heels when it comes to the win column?
Yeah, I first of all, I would like to say shout out to Kofi for shaving that mustache. That takes a lot of courage to come out there with no stash, Kofi, and what, wrestling in jeans and J's. So shout out to Kofi for that.
Shout out.
But
Kofi.
yeah, they're playing the heel role, petty heel role that can't really get over. I think something's going to click eventually. I'm looking forward to when that happens. And I don't know what the catalyst is going to be for that, for them to turn it on and get that upper hand. But I'm enjoying this journey of the bad day.
The bad day. I like that. Bad day. Chuck.
He took $2 out of his pockets before they came to the match. Stuffed it in JBL's pocket. You're our announcer. He was like, I understand why you did what you did. He's a more face. He's that. You had to go. Maybe. They were like, we don't like what you said. They walk off. Get to the ring. Kofi is mid-fight. And go, well, before he even started, he was like, give me back my $2. Like, yo, $2 was a real bribe. Right? And then they came up, turn the music off. I was like, oh, they doing this Dolph thing. Remember when Dolph came up? It was like, I don't want that music no more. Turn the lights off. Turn. We told y'all I don't do that no more. Don't even play that stuff. And then they came out, was like, because New Day, everybody started saying, they couldn't even talk.
New Day.
And that's before the match even started. This is the genius of, this is how heel of a heel. This is, you want to be a heel, this is how much hate you got to garnish.
This is a masterclass in being a heel, basically,
yes.
right now.
Yeah, like this. Yes. If you want, like I said, like I remember when Dolph got a lot of heat for what he said he didn't want the music no more. The New Day is like everything you can do that anybody else has done, bribing a heel announcer, and he don't even want you. Then you take your money back, garnish some heel heat. Get Big E out, heel heat. Told the fans that they were pissing you off because you're a legend, heel heat. It's like whatever they can think to do, they're doing, and I'm enjoying bad day.
Definitely.
And then the match was even more great because every time he seemed like he kept trying to cheat, Ray just kept countering it and finally just rolled him up. And then it was just like, all right, well, since we lost, take him out. Oh, he came out to help. We're going to run around and take him out and take off. They weren't. It's like we're going to be so. It reminded me of like the Miz. Remember when Miz would like do stuff and take off before you could react to me? I mean, don't touch me.
Right.
That's what they're doing. I just think this is like a master class of heelness.
I think they wanted to be a heel for a very long time, and they get to get everything out of their system right now.
Right.
Yeah, they're like, what else? What can we think of else to do?
We got Coach in the building now. Your thoughts on Ray and Kofi?
Talk about it. Listen, y'all can hear me good now? I'm good?
Yeah.
Man, this was hilarious to me, man. I was listening, even as Chuck was redoing the whole segment. I'm laughing at it again because Kofi was hilarious. Now, granted, bro don't have not one definition in his body, which is hilarious. I'm like, how are you getting away with no definition at all in your body? That's crazy. And to have them jeans on was even more crazy. So I was like, yikes. Okay, it can't be no high flying with these boys, though. You know, it was.
Did he have to shatter backboards?
Right.
It was just all around just classical right there, man. This was the one segment I had to make sure I tuned in for, even if I can't stay for the whole show. Because I'm like, I don't know how he did this. I don't know how this stick man, you know what I'm saying? This hangman right here.
I'd like to show y'all the dedication of Coach DTM. We are in Michigan. We are in the middle of an ice storm. Every school is closed today, and this man is driving and podcasting.
Gotta get it. Hey, I gotta get y'all what y'all need, man.
Shout out Coach DTM. Man. Well, let's get into the next segment. We got Sammy and KO have a talk in the ring, and Kevin makes a plea to Sammy to win the Royal Rumble, help him win the title so that they can meet each other at WrestleMania. There is a part of me during this segment that kind of agree with KO. Like, man, you need to get his back, help him, help you, and y'all do the damn thing at WrestleMania. I would not mind seeing Sami Zayn versus KO for the world title, because at this point, I don't know where we're headed. I don't know what's the main event. I'm loving that because last few years it's been very predictable. This to me might be one of the greatest Rumbles of all time. And usually when you get a Rumble coming up, you're like, I hope this person shows up. I hope this surprise. We don't need no surprises. The list we got already, great Royal Rumble. But Ron T, your thoughts?
I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. I think Sammy's gonna turn heel. I think Sammy's actually gonna help him, and I think this would be a good heel run with KO and Sammy at the same time, because I don't think they've ever had that. I think one of them's been heel, and then one of them's been babyface every single time. So if we can get both of them heel together, that'd be something interesting to see. Or both of them with some heat on them. Not necessarily Sammy being full heel, but at least having some heat on him. So I'm interested in this.
Chuck, your thoughts?
You know, it's rare that as called as smart wrestling fans, to where, like how Abe said, we don't know what. Like normally, all right, they're going to do this. We don't know what's going on, and this is like the greatest time to be a wrestling fan because I'm just enjoying watching every week. Like, I have no idea what they're doing right now. And normally, I'd be like, all right, they're going to go this way, but lately it's just been. I've been at the seat of my chair. I'm trademarking that. I've been at the seat of my chair.
The seat of his chair.
I've been at the seat of my chair, just confused on what's going on.
Coach, your thoughts? Were you on the seat of your chair too?
I was definitely at the seat of my chair. You know, I was at the seat of the chair. You know what I'm saying? At the bottom of the table. You know what I'm saying? Not the head. It's different. But I definitely agree with you guys on that, man. You don't know what the heck is going on.
Not at all.
You can't spin it. You can't figure it out. I love the delusional role of KO walking around with this belt like he really did something with it. It's amazing. It's next level with it. This is wrestling at its finest right here. This storytelling at its finest. Something beyond the bloodline saga that we always been having thus far. So
Right.
I love it.
They might even really throw a curveball at the Royal Rumble and have Penta win the whole thing.
Come on.
So
you're pushing it, Ron.
You never know.
No, we do know. That's not happening.
Yeah,
Stop
You
it,
never
Ron.
know.
You're going too far.
Definitely.
Hey,
You
Far.
gotta relax. You gotta relax.
do y'all remember when Austin had the belt and Vince got the other belt because he got the skull belt? And even though he had the actual title, because he stole his skull belt, Vince was walking around with the skull belt like, we got to make a new champion. And Austin was like, nah, I got your belt. Give me back my skull belt. I don't even want this. This reminds me of the KO Cody. Like, all right, Kevin, give back the wing. No, I'm the champ. I'm the champ.
I'm talking about he parading that thing around like this is official. Like, I don't care what y'all talking about. I'm the champ. And if you say otherwise, now you and I got a problem.
Right.
You know what he should do? He should like print out a sticker of his little side plate and stick it on the side of the title just so he can have his side plate.
Man, Kevin Owens is a national treasure.
Man,
Shout out Soto619 on Instagram. He says, I'm here for the breakfast. And shout out to Wrestling with Reddy. He says, my weepo. And he says, definitely Chuck. He's agreeing with what Chuck just said.
What up, though?
Shout out Regular Joe on TikTok. Alistair Blackback. Yes, he is on his way back to WWE. He's en route. We'll see what he does. The traffic is thick in WWE right now.
He's on his way, and so is what's her name? Big Mama.
Jordan Grace.
Oh, Jordan
Grace.
Grace.
Hey, in a minute we might get Britt Baker too, and
Yeah,
I can't imagine NXT women's division with Britt Baker in it too. It's gonna be. I'm excited.
I think Britt would skip NXT though. I think
she should have a short run. I think she should have a short run.
I think she's bigger than that. I think she big. What she did in just being a huge AEW fan, seeing
she
what
definitely
she did.
is
She on
bigger than
Penta
that.
level. Penta helped build that company.
You
He's
know
a
what?
pillar.
You might be right. She might
He's
just
the
jump right
greatest
to it.
AEW champion of all time.
Yeah,
She gotta
you might be right. She should
You know
jump
what's
right
messed
into
up?
it, especially because they need, like the women's division and the main roster, they need that type of caliber starter to join it, just to shake things up. So I kind of agree with you.
I was gonna say, you know what's messed up? If it was a man going, if I was an agent and I had a male client, let's go straight to the top. We ain't going to NXT. But if I had a female client, NXT is where it's at. I'd rather female there than the main roster.
Fact, you're right. You are right about that, Chuck. You are right about that.
Hey, not to cut y'all off on this, right? But I just want to backtrack for a minute before y'all go on because I'm gonna have to shoot this move real quick. But I wanted to jump in on that Jay and Gunther hookup.
Go ahead.
I feel like Jay has to do this. Like he has to come over. He has to win this because if he do not, this will be equivalent to having sex and not coming.
Wow. Wow. Is that serious?
You just got to the climax right there. Was like,
Okay. That is serious then. Jay has to win or else blue balls are on the way.
blue balls and
On the way.
You know, it's funny because we said that last year when he was on the losing spree, very main title. We was like, man, he's gonna lose. He's gonna lose the win. He's gonna lose the momentum. And look at where he's at now. He's still extremely over. So
Right.
Yeah, he said you don't want to show up to the party and not yeet. That's what he said.
Right. Don't show up to the party
yeet.
and don't yeet.
because if you win,
don't blow your
win.
heat.
That's like yeeting and not skeeting.
You know, hey, that's the new line for all
Don't
the
blow
single
your
fellas.
heat, bro.
Don't let me get the peak if you ain't gonna let me yeet. How about that? How about that?
Hey,
But shout out a couple people on TikTok. Shout out Chef Chris Smith, he says, what up, though? And he says, mid-card J. Wow. Shots fired in the chat. And Wiccan says, where do you see Josh Alexander ends up? NXT for sure.
Yeah.
NXT for sure. He's not that guy. Not yet. I mean, he was there, but this is different. Major leagues. But
He had
definitely.
a name like that.
Right. Coach DTM might pop back in any minute, but next up, let's just get to the next segment, which is where are we at with this?
Right after crap. What were we talking about last?
Hey, what was the last thing we just talked about?
Oh
yeah, Sami Zayn and KO.
Sami Zayn and KO.
Chuck, I mean, he did the rewind, went back to the jail, lost place, but here we are. With the newest acquisition, Roxanne Perez ringside, Nia Jax defeats Bayley to win the right to fight Rhea Ripley for the world title. After the match, Rhea comes down for payback from earlier, and all hell breaks loose until Adam Pearce and his security team breaks it up. Rhea grabs the mic and says, me, you, Saturday night. Nothing much needs to be said after that. We know what's happened. Nia Jax, Rhea Ripley, world title, Saturday night main event. Chuck, your thoughts? Oh, shout out Scoop on Instagram too. What up, dog? Get back on this show, man. We need another episode. And he also says he ain't winning, talking about Jey Uso. My bad. Chuck, your thoughts on that?
I feel sad for the lady who was sitting next to Roxanne, because when she got picked up with her little self and she started kicking, that lady went down.
That was her mama. That was her mama.
That was her mom?
Yes.
Her mom took a bump.
She kicked her mama.
That might have been on purpose. That might have been shots fired on purpose right there. Mama said something to her before the show.
She was like, don't get involved.
I got you.
Ow.
Mama said, knock you out, not her. Jesus Christ. But your thoughts, Chuck?
Man, but I thought I was like when they picked little Roxanne up, I was like, she's so little. She's so feisty and adorable. But I realized like one guy literally picked her up, and I was like, wow, she's so little.
Like, oh.
Yeah, like, oh, look at her. But then I had to get back focused on the match. Then I'm like,
which makes it more impressive too.
Fact.
Like I said, I'm a huge fan of her. Huge fan of Alexa Bliss. Most short women, I'm a huge fan of. Like you're
Lyra.
Yeah, Lyra. You're attacking these giants, and you got to find a way to beat these giants, especially giants like Nia Jax. Jay Clark, these women are like over 5'8". Like you got to find a way to win.
Right.
And you're like 5 foot nothing. It reminds me of like Rey Mysterio back in the day. When Rey, I hate to go back, but did you ever notice when Rey like bounces off the rope, he's bouncing off the middle rope?
Yeah.
I'm like, he can't even touch the top rope. He's like, whew.
Right.
But anyways, back to this match. Nia Jax Bayley. BBL Bayley. I enjoyed every minute of this match until the ending. And I understand, like I was telling Ron earlier, I understand they keep saying she needs to be safe, but when she did that Annihilator and she drops to her feet and then she just sits down all softly, it don't look believable. Right. But I understand, like, when she first hit it and she didn't, like, brace for impact and she's squished the girl was, she's trying to hurt me. You got to find that medium on how to make it look realistic but still look devastating without hurting somebody.
Definitely.
But other than that, this was a good match. I'm happy Bayley didn't go over. I understand now why Bayley was on the last week's NXT, because now this is her home. She's a Monday Night Raw.
Yeah,
a Raw. So now we got to figure out who's. That takes her off the list of who attacked Jade, I guess.
Right.
I thought it was Bayley. I was hoping it was Bayley because I was hoping she'd go back to heel Bayley.
Naomi, I feel it in my bones. It's Naomi. I feel it in my bones.
They're saying it's either her or Bianca. I'm hoping it's not Bianca because I would love to her and Jade to team back up.
I don't think it can logistically can be Bianca because she was in the ring when they
found out. Facts. It can't be Bianca. I
understand what people were saying. They was like, it got to be her, but I'm like, I don't want it to be her. Plus, I want her and Jade to partner back up and then lose the belts. I want them to lose the belts to whoever they're gonna lose it, not Bianca and Naomi. That to me is like, It's lackluster.
You know what? We might not even find out who does it until Jay comes back, and Jay might not really know. And she might step back in. Okay, I can take my place back as like the tag champion.
Definitely.
Then during the match, Naomi could be mad and feel like she got betrayed, that she just got bumped out the way again, and then she can attack her again and say, it was me that attacked her. I mean,
And
you can do something like that as well.
I don't know if you saw on X.
I'm
on
still
X.
hoping it's Lash and Jakara and them, because Lash
me
was
too.
in the match to take her spot. And we said last week with the breaking news that Charlotte wants to partner up with Lash and Jakara, and they already got the metaphor as a 4-woman group. The metaphor versus the big three is what I'm hoping for, but
we got
they keep hinting towards Naomi as the person that did it, but I'm hoping she's not, because I want the big three versus the metaphor. Go ahead.
We got a couple comments. We got a hit. Shout out 404 Heels Podcast and Tyler Wrestles. Both of y'all we want to collab with, man. So if y'all ever want to, 404, we already in the works. We planning out for you, but Tyler Wrestles, man, let's link up. Let's do something. We got Main Events Minx. She is in the chat on Instagram telling Chuck he needs to shut up about short, feisty girls. We are with it. And then shout out also Soto 619.
Did she listen to anything I say?
She
obviously does not listen to anything I say.
But Ryan,
did
your
I
thoughts
say,
on
time out. Did I say
Nia
anything
versus...
negative about the short women? She don't listen. This is the reason we argue all the time. I literally just big up the short women. She's like, you need to shut up talking about short women. In a minute, I'm like, yeah, they need to kick all the short women out. And they're going to be really hurt. No, the short women are where it's at. My God, what is wrong with her?
Ryan T, Nia Jax versus Bayley. Your thoughts?
Yeah, I enjoyed this match as well, man. I like
that little woman.
I like what they're doing with Nia. I think they're booking her properly. They're making her look mean. They're making her look like strong, vicious, all that type of stuff. And she didn't need to necessarily cheat to win the match. I like that they did that as well. That she just kind of overpowered and was more resilient. She kept kicking out of stuff. And I like what they're going with Nia, especially if you're building her up to fight Rhea. You got to make it believable. You got to think, well, maybe there's a chance that she might beat Rhea as well. So keep it up, man. I'm really liking this. And also the whole thing with Roxanne, I understand why, I think that's what's going to happen. Roxanne's coming to Raw. I think it's like all but said that it's official.
Oh, they made it official. They did make it official.
Did they make it official?
Yeah, they made it.
Okay.
Raw's news acquisition. They said it as she was announced.
Okay. Yeah. And I think that's perfect. And then, of course, that's Bayley's next rivalry. And I hope they kind of stretch this out a little bit, too. So I'm excited about the future of Roxanne on Raw. And before you know it, somehow, some way, she's going to get one of them titles.
One day she will, for sure. But next up, we got Pete Dunne versus the scorching hot Penta. And shout out to the little kid. He was like in the aisleway dressed like Donald Trump as everybody was coming down. Some people gave him a high five. Some people completely ignored him. But shout out to that kid, man. Balls to have that costume there. But anyway, Penta, of course, gets the win. Whoever is booking Penta right now as far as picking his opponents, shout out to you, man. I appreciate it because Chad Gable, Pete Dunne, those are top tier professional wrestlers. I'm talking grapples, moves, headlocks, what wrestling used to be before all the high flying. And to pair him up with them, brilliant. But Penta, scorching hot crowd, they getting the hang of that Zero Mero. They chant it even louder than last week. But Ryan, your thoughts? Penta on fire.
Man, this is actually what I was most excited to see is Penta wrestle again on Monday Night Raw. I like the way they're presenting them. That entrance is out cold. And I feel like it gets a little bit better. I can't say every week because this is the second time, but this entrance to me felt a little bigger than his actual debut. So just the way they're presenting them, the opponents that they're picking. We were talking about people learning how to sell. Penta is A1 at selling these moves, at selling injuries throughout the entire match. He doesn't forget what leg is hurt. Oh, it's this leg. He even like later on in the match, he'll still go back to like his arm. Like I really like how he pays attention to detail, and he just puts anybody else that he's in the ring with, he elevates. And then the type of people that they're putting in the ring can reach that level as well. So great opponents 2 weeks in a row. So keep booking them the way they're booking them.
Soto619, he's on Instagram and says Michael Cole messed up on Butch name. Did you catch it? Did you catch that?
What did he call him?
I don't know. What did he call it? Did he call him Butch? Because if that was the case, he didn't mess up. He's going to be Butch to me for a while. He's got to earn Pete Dunne back. Pete Dunne was a savage and used to win. I don't know what this guy doing, but Chuck, your thoughts?
How do I say this? Pete Dunne did a brilliant move. Penta hit the ground and it was selling the shit out of it. And he rose his hand and tried to get some celebrate. And all he heard was, Butch, Butch. I was like, bro, R-Truth did a great job of what the Butch. Like, no one's calling him Pete Dunne. It's literally, he was like, even Mike Cole was like, he's like, oh, they're screaming Butch. I guess Pete Dunne is Pete Butch Dunne. Man.
Oh, wow. I did not catch that. Soto said he called him a B.I. instead of saying Butch on live TV. I have to rewind that.
I got to watch it now again. But
now I'm rewinding that. I got to clip make that. I didn't catch that.
I thought this was a brilliant match.
Zero.
Great dub.
Metal.
And I'm really loving, even when we don't talk back segments on this show, I even liked how Gable's going around, to try to find
trainer,
a lucha trainer, because he's tired of losing all the luchas, and his number one helper was Dominic.
Yeah. He said, "You got the background. You're around enough luchadors. Who can I go to?"
Right. He's all right to know a guy.
Right.
What if it's Hoovy?
Oh my god.
Hoovy was my guy back in the day too.
Oh wait, hold on. Wiccan. I missed a couple comments from Wiccan. He said Kevin Nash throwing Ray like a lawn dart on WCW showed how small he was, just like Roxanne Perez. And then he also says Penta versus Dragunov when he's healthy. Chuck, what you think about that match? Penta versus Dragunov.
Book it.
I know you want that, Ron.
Yeah.
Man.
Dragunov. Now, so speaking of Dragon, is Dragon Lee injured? Is that what's going on with him?
I think it might be just one too many Mexicans out there right now. They gotta put him on a shelf for a minute, you know.
I think he might be injured.
He could be,
because he would just be showing up, just be on the outside with LWO, just as the guy. So he really might be injured.
Yeah, you're right. He might actually be injured, man. Dragon Lee is not somebody on my radar, so I am not up on that.
I seen my girl was hurt. I didn't realize that today. They announced it in the next match.
Soto says that we get Malachi Black to help Chad Gable. That would be nice. He's not a luchador, but he got moves like a luchador. That would be something. I'd take that. But next up, I am. If you watch this show, I'm not a CM Punk fan. He's just. It's not my guy. I respect everybody. Shout out Haley from the Fem Slam podcast. She loves him, but that's not my guy. I don't like CM Punk, but this segment I absolutely loved it. CM Punk cuts a promo letting it be known that he will win the Rumble and warns everyone, including Hulk Hogan, if he shows his dusty ass up, he will permanently end Hulkamania. I absolutely love that line. So shout out CM Punk for that. Chuck, your thoughts on CM Punk?
What do you see? Oh man, the cult of personality. That's all you gotta say.
Right.
Right.
Incredible segment. Great mic skills.
Hulk Hogan catching strays.
John Cena can't be seen. Well, he said can't see.
He can't see John Cena throwing me over.
Right.
Man, it was a great promo. It was a great promo, and then adding that Hulk Hogan, everybody went crazy. Yeah. So yeah, in the words of Iron Sheik, forget Hulk Hogan.
Forget Hulk Hogan. But yeah, great segment. CM Punk killed it. But next up, we got Damage Control defeats KFC Oh, no, not the chicken. I mean, PFC. I'm hungry. It's early. I haven't ate breakfast. I'm thinking about chicken, but Damage Control defeats PFC. And shout out to Zoe Starks, who hit one of the most beautiful drop kicks you will ever see on Dakota Kai. People give women all type of crap for their wrestling. I am praising them this morning for that move right there. Shout out Zoe Starks. Ron T, your
She better be careful.
Oh, and shout out Matt, the duelist. What up, brother? We appreciate your support, brother. I'll be seeing you all the time. Much love to you. Anything we can do to help your platform, let us know. But Chuck, your thoughts on Damage Control getting the win over PFC?
Damage Control deserves this dub, but they better be careful because they're down 2. And Dakota Kai has shown that she's frail. She might go back on injury reserve. They know who they're going to fight the PFC with. And then I didn't understand. I don't really like PFC, but I'm a fan of Zoe Stark. She's starting to grow on me. The other two, Shayna just seems like she's just there for a check now. She's no longer as entertaining as she used to be. And I haven't seen what's her face get in the ring in a long time now.
Who you talking about? Sonya?
Sonya need to get her butt back in the ring. What is she, a manager again?
Right. Shout out Matt the duelist. He says, I want KFC now. Don't we all, man?
Man.
That original recipe, man.
4-piece,
man.
Mac and cheese, mashed potatoes. I'm ready for it.
Man. What are we doing here?
Yeah.
Ron, your thought.
I was thinking about food again, man. It's terrible. I agree. Damage Control, they deserve the dub. They definitely need the 2 members back just for some assurance, because like the Lions, we keep
too soon, Ron.
People. Hey, Ron.
Too soon.
Too soon.
Keep losing people.
Ron,
keep losing people.
Too soon.
All right, this is true. But PFC, they are directionless right now. They are absolutely directionless. They had a direction at first, and then Damage Control kept getting hurt, and then they pumped the brakes, and I don't know what they're doing right now. They're just hanging around.
Soto got a good comment. He says, Chad Gable said, I'm about to master the dark arts of Lucha Libre, but Malachi Black owns dark arts wrestling. That is a fact. Putting some pieces together over there, Soto. That's why he is content creator of the year for 2024. Soto 619.
I like
my bad, Ron. You were saying?
No, I was just saying that they're directionless right now. They need to do something. Damage Control got the win. They needed the win, especially because of the performance from Dakota Kai last week against Lyra. I think she definitely deserves some respect, and I'm glad to see them get the win. And Io, as always, is the greatest wrestler on the roster right now still.
Period.
So, which I'm looking forward to see her versus Roxanne too. That's later on down the line.
Ooh, that's gonna be nice.
But PFC, they need to find something for them. They need to find some type of direction. They're right now the directionless. I remember when Sonya Deville, she hasn't been in the ring in a while. She was on a good run before her injury. And then, of course, Shayna Baszler used to be one of the most feared women on the roster because she was it tap or snap? Wasn't that her thing? And she was putting people on the shelf in the ring. Now they're just doing backstage segments where it looks cheap because they're attacking people from behind. And just do it in the ring. Do it in the ring. If you're going to put people out, do it in the ring. So, yeah, they need some kind of direction.
Definitely.
I'm mad at us right now. I can't believe we took this much time talking about PFC.
Hey,
they do not deserve this much screen time.
You're right. Let's move it along.
Damage Control, yes, because they got 2.5 of the greatest women in on the roster.
Right. Definitely. Too much time.
Even though 1.5 is on injury, but they got the great Io, they got the great Asuka, and then 0.5 is the Pirate.
I forgot about. I thought you was giving the 0.5 to Dakota. I forgot Asuka.
Hell no. I have no love for Dakota.
I know you don't. But there's
4 members in their group.
What did Dakota do to you, man?
All right, what'd she do to you?
What did Dakota do to you?
Well, let's get into this main event. Seth in the main event. Seth Rollins defeats Drew McIntyre, and Drew loses it afterwards and attacks Seth until Sammy comes out for the save, but it backfires and he
You're so
accidentally
selfish,
hits
Seth.
him with the haluva kick, setting up major tension for Royal Rumble. Your thoughts on this, Ron T?
Seth is so selfish. He's a selfish man. But no, I really enjoyed this match as well, man. They always put on a really, really great match anytime they go head to head. But the ending, Sammy he need to holster that kick, man. He's too reckless with it. He be accidentally kicking everybody. Like,
Right.
write him a ticket, put him on probation, tell him he can't use that kick for a while. He's too reckless with it.
Too right.
So, but this match, though, like I said, this match was great. I like the aggression always of Drew McIntyre, and I like the trolling after the match, all of that type of stuff. So, yeah, Drew McIntyre is very, very entertaining, and he has not lost any steam from last year. He's keeping it going.
Definitely. He says Soto says someone needs to give Sammy some glasses. He's always acting. Facts, Soto. Facts. He needs some LASIK eye surgery or something. Chuck, your thoughts on the main event?
When he said we should be partners, we should be fighting together, not against each other. You're selfish. I was like, Crash Out Crew, come on, make it happen.
Right.
You, him, KO, let's do it.
After Sammy kicked him, we don't know. We'll see.
We will see.
And I always say I love the fact that it's like a long going episodic TV show. It's like a male soap opera, right? But then sometimes I'll be like, do they not watch the matches over? Is it not like football where you like rewatch the matches and see what you can do? You can obviously see it's on every platform. You as a wrestler can watch it over. And some of them say, I watched the film over and I see you didn't mean it, so I'll forgive you. And some of them be like, no, you did it to me. I'll never forgive you. Like you saw I didn't mean to hell of a kick you. Like you can easily see on your phone, I didn't mean that.
Seth might feel like I feel though.
No, doesn't matter. You kicked me.
Right.
Seth might feel like I have. Like you accidentally kicked Roman. You didn't accidentally kick. Like you just go down a list of people he accidentally kicked. Now I'm on that list. You're too reckless.
Hey, once he get going, he can't stop.
Yeah.
Right. Once you get that run, there's no bailout on that.
I'm like, try faking the kick, man. How about that? Just fake
Right.
the kick sometimes.
Oh man. Monday Night Raw, great show. On a scale of 1 to 10, Ryan T, what you giving it tonight?
I'm actually giving it a 9. I thought this was very, very solid.
Solid show. Jordan.
I wasn't bored at all throughout the entire time.
Chuck Jordan, your rating.
Damn it. Go 9.
9. Good. I'm going 9.3. Just for what you just did. 0. He's taking the show to another level. So shout out Pentagon Jr. I'm calling him Pentagon Jr. Ain't no damn Penta. What is that? But yeah, Monday Night Raw, great show. But let's bring it up. Wait, let's get a close up here for this right here. We want to, Ron T, we just need to really break it down. Some monumental stuff has happened for the Holy Shhh Podcast. Ron T, break it down for us.
I would like to be the first to thank everybody for the support that you have given us on all platforms, even on Twitch. We were new to Twitch and people flocked over to Twitch and showed us some support. We just hit a monumental number on YouTube. I don't know if you want me to say it.
Go ahead. 1K.
We hit 1K on YouTube, and it's been a great year last year. We got so many more big things coming up.
Definitely.
And we ask that you continue to support us, and we thank you. And we love giving the support back as well.
Chuck, any thoughts?
I want to thank my mom, y'all moms, our dealer. What is that M that goes at the end of all our videos? That's our dealer. You know, shout out to
Alpha
them.
Media.
Shouts to them. Shouts to everybody that tunes in. Matter of fact, to all the fans out there, you are the real MVP.
You are. From the bottom of my heart, we thank y'all for 1,000 followers on YouTube en route to 2K. Thanks to all of you. We appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. But until next time, y'all know what this is. On behalf of Minx Mayhem, who brings the mayhem, Coach DTM, who drives illegally in the snow during the podcast just to entertain you, it's your boy ABE from DET.
It's your boy Ron T, the icon.
And my name is Chuck Jordan, yeah.
And this is the Holy Shhh Podcast. Thank you.
Media.